A Letter to God A54. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents: 1. A Letter to God. 2. Comprehension. 3. Picture dictionary page. 1. A Letter to God. Adapted from Gregorio Lopez Fuentes. Lencho lived in a small house. It was the only house in a big valley. The house was on a small hill. From the hill, Lencho could see a river. Near the house, there was a field. The field had corn and kidney bean plants. The corn was almost ready to pick. The kidney bean plants had flowers. These flowers showed the harvest would be good. But the field needed rain. It needed water to grow well. Every morning, Lencho looked at the sky. He knew his field very well. He wanted rain. He looked to the northeast. That was where the rain clouds came from. One morning, Lencho said to his wife, "Today, we will get rain." His wife was cooking dinner. She said, "Yes, I hope so. God will help." Their older sons worked in the field. The younger children played near the house. The wife called, "Come eat dinner." They all sat to eat. During dinner, rain started. Big drops fell from the sky. Lencho was happy. He saw big clouds in the northeast. The air was cool and nice. Lencho went outside. He stood in the yard. He felt the rain on his skin. He smiled and said, "This rain is like money. The big drops are like 10-centavo coins. The small drops are like 5-centavo coins." Lencho looked at his field. The corn and kidney bean flowers looked beautiful in the rain. He was happy. But then the wind got strong. The rain turned to hail. Hail is like small, hard balls of ice. The boys ran outside. They picked up the hail. They called it frozen pearls. Lencho was worried. He said, "This is bad. I hope the storm stops soon." But the storm did not stop. For 1 hour hail fell. It fell on the house, the garden, the hill, and the field. The field looked white, like it was covered with salt. The trees had no leaves. The corn was broken. The kidney bean flowers were gone. Lencho was very sad. He stood in the field with his sons. He said, "This is worse than insects. The hail took everything. We will have no corn or beans this year." That night, everyone was sad. Lencho said, "All our work is gone. It was for nothing." His wife said, "No one can help us. We will be hungry this year." But Lencho had hope. He believed in God. He thought, "God will help us." His wife said, "Don't be sad. No one dies from hunger." Lencho said, "Yes, people say that." All night, Lencho thought about God. He believed God sees everything. God knows what people need. Lencho worked hard like a strong ox in the fields. But he also knew how to write. On Sunday morning, he decided to write a letter. He wanted to ask God for help. Lencho sat at the table. He wrote, "Dear God, please help my family. The hail took our corn and beans. We need money to plant new crops. We need money to live until the next harvest. Please send me 100 pesos. Thank you." Lencho put the letter in an envelope. He wrote to God on it. He was still sad, but he felt hope. He walked to town. He went to the post office. He bought a stamp. He put the stamp on the envelope. Then he dropped the letter in the mailbox. At the post office, a worker saw the letter. His name was Banta. He laughed and showed it to his boss, the postmaster. Banta said, "Look, a letter to God." The postmaster was a kind man. He was big and friendly. He laughed too. He said, "Who writes a letter to God? This is new." But then he stopped laughing. He looked serious. He held the letter and said, "This man has strong faith. He believes in God. He hopes God will help. I wish I had faith like that." The postmaster did not want Lensho to lose hope. He said, "We cannot send this letter to God, but we can help Lensho." He had an idea. He would answer the letter. He opened it and read it. Lensho asked for 100 pesos. The postmaster wanted to help, but he needed more than paper and ink. The postmaster asked his workers for money. He gave some of his own money, too. He asked his friends to give a little. He said, "This is for charity. We are helping a good man." But they could not get 100 pesos. They got 70 pesos. The postmaster put the money in an envelope. He wrote a letter with only one word, God. He sent the letter to Lensho. The next Sunday, Lensho went to the post office. He asked, "Is there a letter for me?" Banta, the postman, gave him the envelope. The postmaster watched from his office. He was happy to help Lensho. Lensho opened the envelope. He saw the money. He was not surprised. He believed God would send help. But then he counted the money. There were only 70 pesos. Lensho was angry. He thought, God cannot make a mistake. God would not send less money. Lensho went to the post office window. He asked for paper and a pen. He sat at a table. He wrote another letter. His face showed he was thinking hard. He wrote, "Dear God, thank you for the money, but you sent only 70 pesos. I asked for 100 pesos. I need the rest. Please send it, but do not use the post office. The people there are bad. They took some of my money. Lensho." Lensho finished the letter. He bought another stamp. He licked it and put it on the envelope. He hit the envelope with his fist to stick the stamp. He dropped the letter in the mailbox. The postmaster saw him. He opened the letter and read it. He was surprised. He smiled, but he was also sad. Lensho thought the post office workers were bad, but they had tried to help him. The postmaster kept the letter. He did not know what to do. He wanted to help Lensho more, but he had no more money. He thought about Lensho's faith. Lensho believed in God so much. The postmaster wished he could tell Lensho the truth. The money came from kind people, not God. But he did not want to break Lensho's faith. Lensho went home. He still believed in God. He waited for the rest of the money. He did not know the postmaster and his friends helped him. He thought God sent the money. He thought the post office workers took some of it. But he did not lose hope. He believed God would send the rest. The valley was quiet again. The field was empty. The corn and beans were gone. But Lensho was not afraid. He trusted God. He started to plan. He would plant new crops. He would work hard again. His family would not go hungry. He believed help would come. The postmaster thought about Lensho. He admired Lensho's strong faith. He hoped Lensho would be okay. He kept Lensho's letters in his desk. They reminded him of something important. Faith can give people hope, even in hard times. 2 comprehension questions and answers. Questions. 1. Where did Lensho live? 2. What did Lensho grow in his field? 3. What did Lensho need for his field? 4. What happened to the field during the storm? 5. Why was Lensho sad after the storm? 6. Who did Lensho ask for help? 7. What did Lensho write in his letter to God? 8. What did the postmaster do when he saw the letter? 9. How much money did Lensho get from the postmaster? 10. Why was Lensho angry when he got the money? Answers. 1. Lensho lived in a small house on a hill in a big valley. 2. Lensho grew corn and kidney bean plants. 3. Lensho needed rain for his field. 4. Hail fell and destroyed the corn and kidney bean flowers. 5. Lensho was sad because the hail took all his crops, and he thought his family would be hungry. 6. Lencho asked God for help. 7. Lencho asked God for 100 pesos to plant new crops and live until the next harvest. 8. The postmaster decided to help Lencho by sending him money. 9. Lencho got 70 pesos. 10. Lencho was angry because he got only 70 pesos, not 100, and he thought the post office workers took some money. 3. Picture dictionary.